Hello, Village. Welcome to our Friday gathering. And of course, happy Taylor Swift album release day. So good to see all of you. On Fridays, we gather to look at the week that was. We'll do one card for the collective and individual cards for those who request. We have a lot of requests in already. If you're just joining us, get that request in. Let's hop on over to CardCam. So we started the week with this deck, so we're ending the week with this deck. This is Wild Reflections Tarot. It was a gift from Betty Fleischer, and I love it. It's one of my workhorses. All right, we started the week on Monday with the Eight of Cups reversed, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So my week was not that terrible at all. But I do think there's a lot of heavy energy floating around. I don't know. How about you? Let's see what is a single card for the collective to end the week. The Two of Pentacles. My friends, we got through it. Gold star for everybody. We did what we had to do, one foot in front of the other, taking care of business. Sometimes that's all you have to do. Sometimes that's all you can do. All right. Let's get on to the individual requests. Before I do, I want to say a huge thank you to Claire C. Claire, thank you for being a member for more than 4 years. And thank you for inventing and contributing to the Friday Beverage Fund. And I absolutely appreciate that. So thank you for your super chat. Super chats and super stickers, of course, are a great way to show your support for this broadcast. And Claire has invented a Friday tradition for the village. All right, let's get going. I'm going to start with Audrey M., which is also a good time for me to remind everybody that we have our monthly tarot meetup this coming Sunday, Panera Bread, Palm City, 4 p.m. So it's free, it's fun. Join us if you can. And to be right, good job, everyone. Seriously, we made it through a difficult week. All right. DH, I didn't see your request on top, but I am seeing it now, so thank you for being here. Okay, you are in the queue. All right. Adrienne, here we go. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. 6 of Pentacles. I think you did such a good job this week with reciprocal energy. Helping others, allowing others to help you, being in the energetic flow. Very well done. All right. Pip, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. A card for you, Pamela, who's also a member, and Pamela's daughter. And thanks for using members-only emojis, Pip. Your Monday card was the Moon. And now the 5 of Pentacles. I think you waver between faith in yourself, faith in the universe, faith that every little thing's going to be okay. I think you waver between that and WTF, is everything really okay? And you're probably not the only one who does that. So this week, I think you may have had some nice moments, but also may have had some like WTF moments. That's okay. That's life on the planet, but never lose faith in yourself or faith in your journey forward. Astro Ascension Tarot, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Hope to see you on Sunday as well. All right, hopping on over to Instagram. Oh, I have to do 2 more for Pip, and then I'm hopping on over to Instagram. Instagram people, I'll see you in a minute. Pip, I have 2 more for you. We're going to do Pamela. Pamela, you have the World. And I feel like this week you were able to get that big perspective on your life, on everything that's going on, and find a certain peace and a certain sense of accomplishment, which I think is appropriate and necessary. Okay, and finally, for Pamela's daughter, the Hanged Man reversed. I think you're really right now in active mode, trying to make things happen, which is what you need to do. Oh, Mrs. O, love these Friday card pulls. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Hey, RSDSS, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. And Kimberly, I see you over on Facebook. All right. We are over on Instagram right now this minute. Beautiful Gemini, so good to see you. Wrapping you up with the Ace of Wands reversed. This may have been a tiring week. It may also have been an uninspiring week. It's okay, though. It's all good. But do what you have to do to rejuvenate. Do what you have to do to find your energy. And Robin Renee, so good to see you. Okay, here we go. We're going to do you and Tana. All right, Robin Renee, you started with the Five of Wands and now the Chariot. There's conflict, there's difficulty, there's ridiculousness, but you just keep on keeping on and you keep on going, and that's what it takes. So you just keep on doing that. You have the power. For Tana started with the Eight of Cups and now Death reversed. I feel like you need to really look, Tana, at where it's appropriate to stand 10 toes down and where it's better to be flexible and just move on. I feel like this week you took a stand. That's a good thing. But does the stand you're taking serve you? We'll see. We'll see. If it doesn't, feel free to pivot. Mrs. O, so good to see you on Instagram. Here's a card for you. The King of Cups reversed. So this week, I feel like at a deep level, there's been a lot on your mind and a lot in your heart. And I feel like you're not quite sure what to do with it. Like, these are all the things I'm feeling. What do I do with these things? And what do I learn from these things? I don't have the answer to those questions, but I think those are the questions you need to be asking. Robin Renee, you are very welcome. All right. Over on Twitch. Oh my goodness. RSDSS, if you sub or something on Twitch, you get a 3-month Duolingo subscription too. Awesome. On my channel specifically. Thank you for letting me know that. I don't know if that's something I was supposed to know or not, but like I don't know if IT John set that up and I don't remember, or if this is new information for all of us, but thank you. That is very, very cool. Okay, so over on Twitch, we're going to do RSDSS and Lightseeker. So good to see you, Lightseeker. RSDSS, thank you for being my first subscriber on Twitch. Really, really appreciate you. You got the 9 of Pentacles reversed on Monday. And now the Knight of Pentacles. So you turned that bad boy around. Like you did a great job here. I feel like at the beginning of the week, you really weren't feeling it, but I feel like you found your momentum, you found your energy, you moved forward, you did a great job. All right. Lightseeker, so good to see you over on Twitch. Wrapping up your week, 8 of Swords. This has been an anxiety-producing week, whether it's what's going on in your head and in your mind, or whether it is something external that has you stuck. I feel like this has been a bit of a difficult week. The key is, how can you change your thinking to change your situation? All right. RSDSS, you are very welcome. A light seeker. Yeah, super true. Donna over on YouTube says this deck is beautiful. Agreed. Agreed. And over on Facebook, Kimberly Shore, the medium that rocks. So good to see you. Wrapping up your week with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this week you have really been in that push me, pull you situation of, deconstructing your old life, building your new life. Is this good? Is this not good? Am I happy? Am I not happy? It's hard. It's a journey and it's hard. The important thing to know is you're doing the journey. All right. Back over on Instagram. I took care of beautiful Gemini, Mrs. O, Robin Renee, but we've got Jeanette and Anka, who is Anna Kay. All right, so here we go. Jeanette on Instagram. The Five of Wands reversed. This week, you did a really good job staying out of conflict internally and externally and trying to navigate collaboration. Very well done. Anna Kay. So y'all remember Anna Kay's story. She and her son were going to Mexico to work out some immigration stuff. And here is the report. She gets gold star because... Just wanted to report that the week proceeded as expected by the cards, and we were able to do all we needed to do in Mexico. Yay, hallelujah. For those of you who remember, at first it was looking dicey, and then it was looking good. So that's awesome. All right. So, Anna Kay, your Monday card. Oh, and you're going on a date tomorrow. Okay. Your Monday card was Justice. Your Friday card, Seven of Wands reversed. I feel like this whole week, and this could also extend to the date tomorrow, you've managed to enlist people rather than being defensive against people. And that's how you're managing the energy. You're being open, you're enlisting, you're working with. That's not going to work with every person, but it does work with most people. Well done. All right. Back over on Twitch, we have Horse-Drawn Portrait. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Glad you're here. Horse-Drawn Portrait, Six of Cups. This week, you may have had some connection to the past. A memory, something you did that stirred up memories. Talking to someone you haven't spoke with in a long time. One way or the other, this is remembering where you came from, who you are, and how you're going forward. Always a good thing. Over on Facebook, Terry Rosario. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Today is your birthday. So Terry is a member over on YouTube. So everybody say happy birthday to Terry. All right. Terry. Hermit reversed. This week, I think you remembered how loved you are, and in so many communities. I think, and the birthday is a good time to remember this too, that you're not an island, you're not isolated. Sometimes you feel that way, we all do, but truly, you're not. Truly, you're on top of it and you are well loved. All right. All right. Back on over to Insta. Back on over to YouTube. That's right. Trey Cameron, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members only emojis. 3 of Swords on Monday and lived to tell the tale. Queen of Wands reversed. I feel like a lot of this is the creative and spiritual journey. that for every single one of us is up and down. But I feel like it was up and down this week. And I almost feel like it's important to normalize that. And so when you're having a down day, it doesn't have to become more of a down day because we're worried about the fact that we're having a down day, if that makes sense. All right. All right. Okay. Anna, going to deal with your son's school now. Good luck. Jeanette, thank you so much. Have a great weekend as well. All right, here we go. Mariana Ivanasevic, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Three of Swords reversed. You did a very good job healing, whether that was of body, mind, or spirit, or helping others heal. One way or the other, good job. The energy is about healing, and it's a good thing. Oh, Trey, up and down says it perfectly. Not an overly terrible week. Well, thank you. Thank you. Okay, Wendy Robeson, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for being a moderator. Here is a wrap-up card for you. Ace of Pentacles. Good job this week. Good job. I feel like this week, you did a great job staying grounded, managing your life, managing your energy, and creating your path forward. Very well done. Control room, can you check and see if Cassandra Revelta has made a request for wrap-up cards for her and her mom, Raquel? Good to see you, Cassie. Glad you're here. We are checking to make sure. And up next, we've got Claire C. Claire, once again, I want to say a huge thank you for the super chat and for being a member for more than 4 years. You had the Three of Pentacles on Monday, gave you confidence to turn down some intimidation. All right, here we go. So, Three of Pentacles is how you started. Knight of Pentacles is how you ended. So, yeah, you managed your life, you managed your energy, you managed your money, you managed everything well this week. Good thing. Keep it going. So, Cassie, you did not hit send, but I got you now. You're in the queue now. I'm glad you're here. All right. All right. Betty Flesher, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years, and thanks for giving me this fabulous deck. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Betty, I feel like you may have this week changed up a project or a plan, something that you thought that wasn't going to work for something that will work. Always good to be flexible, always good to work to make sure your plans are going to work for you. Well done. All right, Claire, you are very welcome. Angie Whisperer on Twitch, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a wrap up for you. The Seven of Wands. This week, you did a good job standing up and saying and doing what you needed to say and do. Be careful, though, because some of that may carry a little bit of a defensive energy, and you only want to be defensive if you need to be. All right. Donna DiStefano, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Here is your wrap-up card. It's the Ace of Swords reversed. So we've been talking about how you've been learning and reading and practicing and doing all the things. And it's good. What you're doing is good. This week, though, I feel like, and I don't know if this is in the spiritual world or in the mundane world, I feel like you may have run into a bit of a situation where you may not be sure what's true, what's not true, who's telling the truth, who's not telling the truth, or what is the right thing to do. Trust your own journey to help you figure that out. All right. Let's see. Kimberly, you did miss your card. It was just a few minutes ago. Cassandra, I'm going to go ahead and put you in the queue early. So, Cassandra, I'm going to do you in a few. And DH, I'll do you as well because I know your request somehow didn't get through on time either. But first, I'm hopping back on over to Instagram for DePonte. It's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a wrap-up card for you. The King of Cups reversed. You are not the first one to receive this card today. I wonder if this will become a stalking card for us today. For you this week, DePonte, I feel like you weren't feeling the love, whether that's from others or from yourself. Like you may have felt a little emotionally disconnected. You may have felt like you were not being heard or were not being seen the way you wanted to. Lean into more love for yourself, and that will change that energy. And LETHS, so good to see you over on Instagram. Thank you for being here. I think I know who you are. Can you confirm? Glad you're here. Here's a card for you. 8 of Wands reversed. I feel like this week you may have felt a little bit stuck. You may have felt like things were not moving forward the way you wanted to. Let's turn this card right side up to do some magic and welcome some new energy flow for you. All right. So, Cassie, Cassandra Rivelta, so good to see you. We're going to do you and your mom, Raquel. Thank you for being a member. Really appreciate you. So, Cassie, wrapping you up with the Knight of Cups reversed. I feel like this week there's just a lot of question about how things are going to move forward and what the logistics and emotions will be around all of that. And that's fine. That's fine. It's what needs to happen, but it doesn't necessarily feel entirely comfortable. And for Raquel, the Three of Swords reversed. Well, you're the second person to get this. Maybe this will be a stalker card for us as well. I don't mind it in its reversed form. This would suggest, Raquel, that you put a lot of energy toward healing. Healing, whether of body, of mind, of spirit, one way or the other. It's about healing for yourself, maybe for others as well. All right, DH, thank you for being a member for more than 2 years. I'm just going to hop you up here too. Monday was Strength reversed. And now the Knight of Wands. So I feel like you're finding a way to deal with frustrations where you're not going to let it steal your peace. You're going to keep moving forward, doing what you need to do, pursuing what you need to pursue, regardless of whatever else is going on. Well done. All right. Barbie Bird, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. We appreciate you. And thanks for using members only emojis. All right. Barbie Bird, we're going to do you and we're going to do Michelle Mixuir. And Michelle's a member as well. Okay, Barbie Bird. Hi, you're here. Good. You had the Ace of Pentacles and now the Queen of Swords reversed. So it's like we're off to a good start, man. There's grounding, there's healing, there's a sense of now we know how to move forward, but where do we actually want to go? Like, I think now that we're all dressed up, we don't know where we want to go. And so I feel like this has been a week for some contemplation and maybe a little bit of frustration, but I promise you, it's all growing pains. It's all growing pains. You'll get there. Barbie, yeah, we have no clue, right? There it is. There it is. All right. And Mixuir, so good to see you. Glad you're here. Thanks for being a member. You had the Seven of Pentacles. And now the Devil reversed. So talk about progress. You are congratulating Barbie on her progress appropriately, but Michelle, look at you with your devil reversed. You are healing. You are learning to not let it get to you. You are moving forward. Very good. And I wonder too if this could be a reduction of pain. I know you've been dealing with some physical pain. Perhaps this would talk about some improvement there. All right. Hey, over on Twitch, suspicious username. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Wrapping up your week, suspicious username with death reversed. You're the second person to get this as well. This is also a contender to be a stalker. Suspicious username, I am well. I hope you're well too. I am excited for the new Taylor Swift album and excited for a tarot meetup on Sunday. So lots of good things going on here. Hope you have good things going on there. Here's what you had going on this week. Death reversed. So, like, this could be a thing for me to congratulate you on, which is the idea of just sticking to what you have to do and moving forward. Standing on business, doing what you have to do, having tenacity. But if that also is including inflexibility, you have to be careful about that. Oh, suspicious username. That's the vibe. Honestly, I'm applying for jobs. Well, then. And so as far as flexibility, cast the net wide, apply for all the jobs, not just the ones you're sure about. That's what I'm going to say there. It is causing inflexibility. Yeah, there you go. I understand completely. All right. And best of luck. Everyone sends suspicious username. Good wishes for a great new job soon. All righty. 64 Amy Penn, my friend. How are you doing? 64 Amy Penn. My card on Monday was the 8 of Cups. How do I end the week? Okay, you start with the 8 of Cups. High Priestess reversed. I feel like there are people in situations that are trying to make you feel like you're bad. You're the bad one. You're not doing the right thing. And that does not feel good. You're doing a good job, but this does not feel so good. We're going to turn this right side up, Amy. You need to recognize that you're showing up the best way possible. And anyone who has given you a hard time, it's probably their issue, not yours. Oh, suspicious username. I'm not sure if I'm good enough. So here's the thing. If you look in any place of employment, you're going to see some people where you wonder how they got there in the first place. So of course you're good enough, right? I mean, seriously, that's what I'm going to say about that. Theranaya, what is the name of this deck? It's beautiful. I know, isn't it? Wild Reflections. It was a gift from Betty Flesher, and I absolutely love it. How suspicious username says, Taylor Swift and Tarot Meetup. Yeah, I really love, I will turn 63 this month, and I really love how I have cultivated my life at this point, right? I'm having a lot of fun. All right, here we go. Who is next? It is Lisa E. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. And I just want to acknowledge Lisa E. makes a monthly donation for me for this channel off the app. And I just want to acknowledge having received that and my appreciation for same. All right, Lisa E., I appreciate you. A wrap-up card for you, Lisa. Monday, 8 of Wands reversed, now Star reversed. There may have been some stuck energy here, and there may be a place where you are like, can I really have the things I wish for? And I mean, I don't think any of us gets everything that we wish for, but I feel like you can have a lot of what you want, and that energy is starting to come towards you, and you're starting to cultivate that. It's a good thing. All right. And Jenna had the Two of Pentacles and now the Ten of Pentacles. And I think Jenna really is starting to have appreciation for the good things in her life. And she's starting to understand some of your history, some of your lore, to recognize that you have done a lot to give her a better situation. So well done for both of you. All right. Oh, good. Astro Ascension, going to work to see you Sunday. Good, good. We'll look forward to that. I hope that you can be there. All right, Jenna Perkins, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Seven of Pentacles on Monday. Seven of Pentacles on Friday. So that's not the best, not the worst. Like, if you get the same card on Monday and Friday, then this is really, really your card. And the problem with the Seven of Pentacles, Jenna, is that historically and culturally, there's a huge shift in how we perceive it. When A.E. Waite had Pamela Coleman Smith draw the Waite image of this card, they were imaging the Irish potato famine. Like, no matter how much you work on this garden, that, you know, get on a boat and come to the U.S. These days, though, we see a harvest. It's a difficult harvest, but it's a harvest. It's a tending your garden to create what you need, even though it's hard. And I like that more modern interpretation. So what I'm going to say to you, Jenna, since you got this card twice this week, your personal stalker, it is hard. What you want to do is hard. You can do it anyway. It's going to take a lot. It takes the tending of the garden. I assume metaphorically that's what you've been doing this week. Do not be discouraged. Just recognize it'll take a lot. Okay. Smile Soul 20, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years, and thanks for being a moderator. Four of Pentacles. This week, you did a really good job taking care of yourself, taking care of your needs, putting those things first. And honestly, this is a good thing, and you need to do more of it. So, it's a beautiful thing. Well done. Martha Vink, my friend, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year, and thanks for using members-only emojis. Okay. Have fun with your family. Say hi to them for me. Martha. High Priestess reversed. I feel like there was a way this week you were feeling guilty for something that was not your fault or was out of control, or someone was trying to make you feel that way. We do not allow this. Be in your place of peace and serenity. You are doing everything you need to do. All right. Sarah F., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to do cards for you and Zach. Glad you're here. Sarah, 10 of Wands. Not the easiest week, but you got through it. It feels like it was a little hard. It feels like it was a lot. But you did it, so give yourself a gold star. You did it. And for Zach, Ace of Wands. This week you may have had some new inspiration, something helpful, some new ideas for your way forward, something creative, something inspiring. It's a good thing. Theranaya, that deck goes on my fall-winter list. Yeah, I hear you. I'm with you. I love this deck. It's one of my workhorses. I use it in person a lot. All right. Hey, Melissa Grosso, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. Started with the Five of Pentacles reversed, and now on to the Three of Pentacles. And I do have to point out that this is the reason, apparently, that I own this deck, because when Betty saw this card, she saw a young me here, which is pretty accurate because while I did not paint the van, I did make the curtains for the van. Like that really did happen. So, yeah. But this is your card. This is your reading, Melissa. I love that you started with the Five of Pentacles reversed and now the Three of Pentacles. This tells me you are navigating the professional journey appropriately, and we're starting to get some traction for recognizing that a very positive change will indeed happen. Stargazer 555 over on Twitch, good to see you. Let me know if you would like let me know if you'd like a card to wrap up your week. Theranaya, can totally see you in a van at Woodstock. So I was too young to go to Woodstock, but that van took me to many, many Grateful Dead shows in the 80s. So yeah, I did my generation's version of exactly that. Yes, it happened. If you had a time machine, you could go talk to me there. That's how I learned tarot. I learned tarot in the parking lot and during travel. In the parking lot of Grateful Dead shows doing readings. All right. Who's up next? It is Christina R. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to do you, your mom, and your sis. Here we go. Christina R. Monday was the star for you. I'm hoping for good news. Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're doing what you need to do on this journey, recognizing it's going to be a lengthier journey than you had hoped. But it is important to keep the hope and knowing you're doing what you need to be doing. For Karen, the Ace of Swords reversed. You're the second person to get this card too. Karen, I don't know if this is you not trusting yourself or recognizing that someone else is full of crap or both, but there is this whole question here. You started with the Two of Cups reversed and now the Ace of Swords reversed. It's like you're feeling unsupported or you're not supporting yourself or someone around you is acting like a real ass rabbit or something like that. It is important for you to recognize that whatever's going on here, you very likely did not create. What's that Taylor Swift sign? I don't start shit, but I can tell you how it ends. Time for you to end it. Okay. And death for Kim. I'm sorry, that sounded terrible. On Monday, Kim received Major Arcana 13. Okay, here we go. And now the Three of Cups. So maybe that's a change to something happy. Maybe there's some good news here. Maybe there's some support from the people we care about. This is a positive turn and we appreciate it. All right, Laughing Cap, so good to see you. You are up next. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. You started with the Three of Swords reversed. Love those emojis. Thank you. And now the Hanged Man reversed. Yeah, you did that. You are in charge of your own healing. And that's what you did. You changed the energy around you. You did what you needed to do to step into a better energy. Well done. Lumen, I have not gotten to you yet. Thanks for being here. Melissa telling that story, that makes me love this deck even more. Got it. And Melissa says, thanks much for the reading. It feels like I am making progress emotionally and mentally. Clearly. And Theranaya, that's a great story. I was too young for Woodstock, but I feel like I was there in spirit. Right? All right. GM Marcus, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. The Nine of Swords on Monday. Hoping today's card reflects some improvement. I mean, I could say something snarky there, like, well, chances are it will, just thinking about the numeric distribution of the deck. But let's see. Starting with the Nine of Swords. Queen of Swords reversed. So GM Marcus, here's the deal. And maybe this is something you know, maybe it's something you don't know. But I feel like you're on a big journey right now in life. You're doing some big things and it's important. And because of that, there's a lot of internal talk. And some of that internal talk is not positive. I feel like I think there may be negative self-talk or negative, generally or specifically towards something you're working on. It is okay to make sure that what you're doing is good. It is not okay to let your inner critic run rampant all over you. So I wonder if that's been an issue this week. Just saying. Teresa, how are you doing? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for being a moderator. 4 of Wands on Monday. And Teresa, I'm hoping that things really are starting to go better. So let's see. 4 of Wands on Monday and now High Priestess. According to the cards, things are going better. We're finding our balance. We're finding our groove. We're finding our way of doing things. We're able to do things without making mistakes. We're getting confident. Please tell me this is what's happening in real life because it looks good. All right, Revival of Venus, good to see you. Have not gotten to you yet. You are in the queue. Oh, Teresa says, yes, they are. We are so, so glad to hear this. Yay. All right. Divine timing. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, here we go. Divine timing. Page of Swords reversed. Communication was weird this week. Maybe there's something you wanted to say, but you knew you couldn't, so you had to bite your tongue. Maybe someone is not speaking truth to you. Maybe you're not sure what is true or what is not. But one way or the other, I feel like there's been some difficulty around communication and figuring out what is really true. So this going forward, this weekend and next week, let's work to correct that. Lumen, here you are. So if you're here right now, you're definitely not going to miss it. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. We appreciate you. Thanks for using members only emojis. Monday, you had the 3 of Wands and now the Ace of Pentacles. Lumen. Quoting Taylor Swift, I don't see how it gets better than this. You're here. Okay. Did you have a really good week that is moving you forward in business and generally? Because that's what I see here. And even if you didn't, I'm going to die on this hill. I feel like you have done what you need to do to create something that is really going to grow. And I hope that you're seeing that because I'm certainly seeing that. Let me know. Okay. That was Lumen. Sylvia's Odyssey. Hey, Sylvia, how are you doing? Thanks for being here. All right, here's a card for you. Page of Wands reversed. So this may have been a bit of a meh week in some ways. I feel like communication may not have been great. I feel like you didn't feel like you were moving forward the way you wanted to. Maybe there's something you're learning that you thought you were further along on. These things happen. It's okay. What you need to do now is just claim your creativity, your spirituality, and your voice, and your good brain, and move forward. It's all good. Amanda, good to see you. You are in the queue. Lumen, I did enlightening conversation with a coworker about my role at my job. I also received an aha moment delving into my human design chart. I feel more free now. Nice, 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 nice. All right. Nalini Kalu, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. And thanks for using members only emojis. Monday card was the Ace of Wands reversed. And now the Queen of Wands reversed. So with these reversed wands, I don't know if this is as simple as you need to meet someone, if you know what I mean. Or if it is something deeper, like if you're really not feeling well physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, if you're not feeling the energy, if you're not feeling like things are going the way you want. So this may have been a little bit of a difficult week. Let's turn this right side up to welcome that Wands energy. You need the fire, Nalini. You need the creativity, the spirituality, the humor, the sexuality. You need to be in that fire. There it is. All right. Dream It Possible. So good to see you over on Twitch. Let me know if you want a card to end your week. All right. Dream It Possible. Yes, please. Well, here we go. Thanks for being here. Knight of Swords. Good job. This week, you got it done, and you got it done quickly, and you got it done right. The week may have flown by, but you took care of everything in your integrity, making it happen, and setting yourself up for future success. Well done. All right. Juby Wright, so good to see you. Thank you for being a member, and thanks for using members-only emojis. Wrapping you up with the Six of Pentacles. I love this card. I think you're the second person to get it today. This week, you did a very good job working with people appropriately, letting the energy flow appropriately, sharing your success with others as others share their success with you. So it's sharing is caring, right? And that's what we see here. So very well done. Excuse me. Uncle Jimmy's Basement over on Twitch. Thank you. So good to see you. Let me know if you would like a card to wrap up your week. Glad you're here. Joyous Ocean, that's just funny. Joyous Ocean, thanks for being a member. I spent so much time looking for our Monday cards to realize I didn't pop in on Monday. But clearly you were here in spirit, clearly. Baby Cakes, good to see you. Thanks for being here. You're in Europe and you caught COVID. Good job. Hope you feel better soon and hope you can still enjoy your trip. So, Baby Cakes, wrapping up your week, the Hanged Man. I mean, that kind of says it all. You got to deal with what you got to deal with, and there's only so much you can do about it. So here you are for the ride. And I think you're making the best of the situation. Very good. Okay, Uncle Jimmy's Basement. Here we go. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Thanks for the follow. So to wrap up your week, Uncle Jimmy, we got the Knight of Wands reversed. I feel like this week maybe did not go the way you wanted to, or something specifically this week did not go the way you wanted it to. I feel like you're looking for your inspiration, your motivation forward, and right, it did not. Yeah, clearly. Let's turn this right side up in hopes that that energy will sort of come to you. What you're looking for is the energy of motivation and inspiration. And I feel like it's been a little dormant, but it's on its way. And that's what you want to look for. That's what you want to work toward. You find that, and that takes you forward. All right. Hallie, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Ten of Cups. Hallie, I think you did a great job this week leaning into happiness, enjoying the people around you, and having gratitude for the good things in your life. Very good. The Solid Box. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's your wrap-up card. Queen of Wands. This week, I think you did a very good job nurturing your creativity, your spirituality, and motivating yourself forward. Uncle Jimmy, you are very welcome. Okay. Carolina McMahon, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah, you're the second person, maybe the third person to get this. We may have a stalker. Carolina, I feel like things you have put hope in are not unfolding the way that you would like. And that is very discouraging. But I also feel like as much as we have to acknowledge that discouragement, we also have to open up to find those new avenues. Okay, Karina Morrison, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Knight of Pentacles. So this is a good sign, Karina. I know it's been hard recently, but this suggests you are really moving forward with diligence. And it's going to take you to where you want to be financially. So this is good. All right. Jeannie Mnuchin, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. The Star. I love this. Hope and healing. Hope, healing, satisfaction, fulfillment. All the things that you have not had enough of. Well, you've had plenty of hope. You haven't had enough of the other things, but this is a good sign that those things are coming. So I feel good about that. Revival of Venus, you still here? I'm here. I'm about to do you. Glad you're here. Queen of Wands. Well, I think this card is now stalking us, and I'm happy with that. So, Revival of Venus, this week you did a great job being motivated, being creative, nurturing all the things that are important and all the people that are important. Very well done. Jackie Masters, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. We appreciate you. Thanks for using members only emojis. You started with the Fool. Yeah, I think you did. And now the King of Swords reversed. So like you're on the journey, but you're not quite sure where or how the journey is going to go. That's okay. Do not let that uncertainty keep you from showing up the way you need to show up. Oh no, Revival of Venus. I wanted this card for myself. Yeah, I understand. All right. Amy Emberhart, my good friend. I hope you're doing great. Lily and I would like weekly wrap-up cards. Happy to do it. Okay, here we go, Amy. For you, the Chariot reversed. I feel like this week, like you really are moving forward. We know you're moving forward, but you can't quite believe you're moving forward. Girl, believe it. Believe it. That's what's necessary. You must believe it. And for Lily, the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I think you're learning a lot of lessons about the ups and downs in life. Perhaps your mother can introduce you if you do not already know. There's a Rolling Stones song that really speaks to this philosophy. You don't always get what you want. You can't always, excuse me. You can't always get what you want, but you get what you need. And I feel like you're learning that, and some things happen this week to help you learn that. All right. Tharanaya, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. And thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Here is your Friday card, Queen of Pentacles. What a good job you did this week, nurturing all of the practical things that are important. Very well done. All right. Heather Roberts, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. I need to begin writing down my Monday cards. Some people like take a deck and pull the card and just put it up all week for themselves. You can. But here's your wrap-up card. It's okay if you didn't remember. Wrapping you up with the Six of Cups reversed. This week, like so many other weeks, I think has had some energy dedicated to healing from the past, deconstructing and reprocessing. And you're doing such a good job with this, and it is allowing you so much freedom that you did not have before. It's beautiful. Okay. Jazzy J, the Tarot Mage, Game Cat, my friend, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's your wrap-up card. The Devil. So, what happened this week, my friend? Was it overindulgence? Was it overthinking? Was it difficult people or tasks? Was it overspending? Maybe this week we might have come face to face with some things that are hurtful. One way or the other, it's about healing and recognition of the most human parts of yourself. Whether it's acceptance or change that needs to happen, that's what we're doing. All right. Christine Hallowell, so good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing great. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Testing went great for you and your son. That is wonderful. Okay. Seven of Wands. This week, you showed up and did what you had to do, even when it was really, really, really hard, and even when it was something that no one could help you with. You showed up and did what you needed to do. Amanda, here we go. I know you've been champing at the bit. Here we go. Here is a card for you, Amanda. Knight of Wands. This card has come up for a few people. This week, I think you did a good job moving yourself forward, maybe having some fun, maybe setting some goals and working toward them. I think this is good for work, play, creativity, spirituality, and everything else, moving yourself forward appropriately. All right. Oh my goodness. Gianna, so good to see you, Gianna. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. What a week, you say. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, Gianna. Temperance reversed. Yeah, what a week. But don't let anything steal your magic. Don't let anything steal your creative spirit. It is important to be patient, but also proactive to move yourself forward. Feedback from Heather. Yes, yes, and yes, and absolutely yes. I had no idea the peaceful freedom that opening places can provide. It is definitely a journey and one very worthwhile for me. Indeed, indeed. And I think for anyone who does that journey of deep and radical healing. Rebecca Dusk, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Strength reversed. Strength reversed. I think this was a frustrating week. I think you're doing a good job handling the frustration, but it is not easy. It is not easy. So I have to tell you this because I'm not going to be able to move forward if I don't. I'm having a moment of spontaneous mediumship. Lisa Harmon, who was a faithful member of this channel for quite some time until she unfortunately passed, is very much here with us today, sending her love to everyone. She doesn't need a card because she knows all, but she is still a member of the village and just wants everyone to feel her love. So there you go. There you go. Yeah, K-Talk, she had been ill for a while. And she passed a little while ago. But good to see you. Yeah, she was always so kind in the chat, right? She absolutely was. She was always asking for a card with tarot sprinkles. All right. Joyous Ocean, good to see you. We're going to do you and Jada. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for using members-only emojis. Joyous Ocean. Page of Swords. Joyous Ocean, you did a great job this week. You showed up, you kept in your youthful but smart spirit. You spoke the truth and you did the right things. Well done. Jada, the High Priestess, you also did well this week. You did a good job keeping your peace and keeping your balance even in the face of difficulty. Well done. Ashley, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for the end of the week for you. The Three of Pentacles. We love this. We love this. You did a good job this week, especially at work and taking care of the things that you needed to take care of. Very, very well done. Okay, Talks. Thank you, thank you. And Heather, Christiana, I have chills. I love this. I'm so sorry I didn't know. Yeah. Definitely a sad loss for the village, but you know, we really are a village. We've had births. Okay, you're here. Your baby is a village baby. We've had births, we've had deaths. We are fully a village. And there it is. Oh, Rebecca Dusk. I'm not sure on this, but I think she may have gifted me my first month membership. She certainly was a gift. I'm not sure if she did that or not. But yeah, she was absolutely a gift, without a doubt. All right. Let's see. K Talks. Here we go. Here we go. K Talks, here is a card for you. Knight of Wands reversed. So here we are. I feel like you're at a place where you're starting to feel more like yourself again. Of course, for those who haven't been following along, right around Christmas time, Kay gave birth to her first child. And so now you're starting to feel more like yourself. You're starting to feel like you know what you're doing. But time and energy does not allow you to do all the things you wanted to do. Yes, Skylar will be 9 months tomorrow. Happy 9-month birthday, Skylar. So I feel like you're exactly where you need to be in this journey, K Talks, where you're starting to see the way forward, but you're not starting to feel the energy for the way forward yet. You will get there. I promise you, you're exactly where you should be for 9 months. Well done. And Rebecca Dusk, I love that you were gifted a membership and have been here ever since. Like, what a gift to us. Thank you for that. K Talks, yes, so true. It's hard. Like, it's so hard. What you're doing is so hard. No one tells you how hard it really is, but there it is. All right. Oh my gosh, K Talks, also, she knows your voice since I was listening during pregnancy. Wow. As I said, we really are a village, and there it is. So, my good friends, it is last call. It is last call. I want to thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for being part of this amazing community. Thank you to Claire for the super chat. Thank you to the members, to the moderators. I do have some openings for readings even this weekend and next week. And if you haven't listened yet, listen to Life of a Showgirl and let me know what you think. And if you happen to be local, or if you want to take a road trip, free tarot meetup on Sunday, 4 p.m. Panera Bread. I'll be back tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern Time, with your Saturday Psychic Sampler, where you can ask whatever you want to ask. I appreciate all of you so much. Kay says, thank you for creating this community. I started the YouTube channel. I think y'all brought the community. I think that one's on you, and I really, really appreciate it. I wish you lived closer too, but there will be time for us all to meet in person. There will be opportunities. My friends, oh, and speaking of that, if you have a StaarCon 5 ticket, October starts tonight in the StaarCon 5 lounge. We've got so many great events. So if you've got that ticket, it starts tonight. Tomorrow, there's so much going on. My friends, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'll see you tomorrow.